Edition of Coyote Nation TV. Get some last-minute study tips for the end of the 6 weeks. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2014, and you're watching Coyote Nation TV.
Good morning, Kaz. Today is November 5th, 2014. I'm Ty Matthew Tran.
And I'm Brittany Nguyen. Please stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated for a moment of silence.
Book Club will be having their next meeting next Friday in the library. For more information, please visit the Heritage Library website or just stop by the library.
And speaking of the library, have you noticed there are a lot of study groups there?
Actually, I have. Well, these groups help each other out, getting organized and studying for upcoming tests.
As you all may have already experienced, failing a test can put a huge strain on your GPA.
That's why making improvements to your study habits and organization skills are all part of the high school experience.
CNTV Sejal Janu explores the different study skills of fellow Coyotes.
According to usnews.com, high school students get assigned up to 17.5 hours of homework per week. With all these hours of homework, how in the world is it possible to stay organized and still find time to study?
Like starting super early for studying is crucial. If the test is coming up, you should probably give yourself at least 2 to 3 weeks for an AP test at minimum.
Every person has a different method of studying that works best for them.
My best form of studying was actually when I would write everything out, and that was how I was able to retain the information.
For Clayton, using a Rubik's Cube is what keeps him on track.
If I find myself getting off task or getting distracted, I pick it up and I spin it a few times and then I'm back on, because it reminds me of what I'm needing to do.
Some students may still be figuring out the study method that best suits them.
The sooner you can figure out your methods of studying and the way that your brain works to retain information, the better off you set yourself up for in the future.
But in order for students to study, first they have to get organized and figure out what they need to study.
Usually I use a planner, and then on my phone I usually write down what I have to do for that day.
Finally, students should be proud of what they accomplish.
I also encourage my students to celebrate their success. I want them to feel empowered that they've made the first step towards getting a good grade in the future.
Hopefully, you'll discover the way that best suits you. I'm Sejal Janu for Coyote Nation TV.
Coyotes, if you're interested in pursuing the sciences as a career, the first meeting for FUSE will be today after school at 4:15 in room A205.
If you're interested in the awesome scholarship opportunities that the Science UIL competition can provide, please go to Ms. Hill's room B200 tomorrow after school.
To find out more information and to get some free food, attend this meeting. Again, that's a Science UIL informational meeting tomorrow after school with free food.
Free food.
Free food.
Attention all National Honor Society members. There will be a meeting after school today in the lecture hall starting at 4:20.
They also will meet on next Tuesday, November 11th at 8:30 a.m. or at 4:15 p.m. in Mrs. Funk's room at F122.
Chess Club will meet this and every Friday at 4:15 in the library. Come join them to learn new strategies and challenge some people in a game of chess.
If you have a board, please bring it. Donations of chess boards are always welcomed. That's Chess Club this Friday at 4:15 in the library, so don't be bored.
I got it. It's that time of year again. As you guys may have already seen yesterday, the Wall of Faces are back.
Don't know what the Wall of Faces are? Well, it's a wall of your faces. It has everyone's yearbook portrait and name on it by grade level.
All students will need to verify if their information is correct by this Friday. If anything is incorrect, fill out the form and submit it to the box located next to the wall in the cafeteria. And if you have any questions, contact the yearbook staff in A124.
Talking about pictures, Photography Club will meet in Mrs. Watkins' room F125 before school at 8:30 tomorrow. Everyone is welcome, and there will be lots of snacks and fun.
Again, that's snacks, free food. Got any pictures of you and your fellow Coyotes at school-related events? We'll post them on Twitter and tag Heritage Stuco so they can put your memories on the bulletin boards in the main hall upstairs.
Thanksgiving is coming up, so join Heritage Philanthropy Club, MSA, and Dolls to give back to the community by participating in the canned goods food drive.
From now to November 21st, drop off any canned goods in your 2A classroom to donate to Frisco Family Services.
Every Friday, they will be coming by each classroom during your 2A class to pick up all of the goods, as well as take a tally of which class has the most donated items.
And the class that donates the most will be awarded a luncheon. So please see your 2A teacher for a list of acceptable items.
Isn't that the class you're in right now?
Yeah, so the class you're in right now. Ask your teacher now.
Also, join Heritage Philanthropy Club at their next general meeting next Thursday, November 13th at 8:20 a.m. and 4:20 p.m. in the lecture hall.
Tomorrow's events are the Go Center is open in A128 at 8:30 to 11:30, diving at the Cougar Classic at the Colony Natatorium at 5 p.m.
9th grade white football will be at Little Elm at 5:30 p.m. 9th grade maroon football will also be at Little Elm starting at 7 p.m. And the JV goal football will be here versus Little Elm at 5:30 p.m.
Now, before we go, we have a little CNTV trivia for you.
You guys ready? What is the name of the Grammy Award winning musical duo that Mary Lambert worked with? Again, what is the name of the Grammy Award winning musical duo that Mary Lambert worked with?
The person that tweets us with the answer using the hashtag CNTV trivia will win a special prize, so be sure to participate. And remember, it is at random draw.
Now remember, you have to include the hashtag CNTV trivia, and also you have to be following us on Twitter.
Speaking of that, if you don't know our Twitter, it's CoyoteNationTV, and also go to the link on our Twitter page that was tweeted yesterday to vote for Bubba Ogbabor as your player of the week.
Also, subscribe to us on YouTube at CoyoteNationTV, and we should be the first one to pop up. Well, I guess that's all we have for today, Coyotes. I'm Ty Matthew Tran.
And I'm Brittany Nguyen.
And you stay classy, Coyotes.